After lunch, it was time for Mum to go to the market with the girls. So she decided to get them ready. Again.
You girls good apples or bad apples?
You're a bad apple.
Nice.
I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out.
You're gonna chew me up and spit me out?
Come on.
So girls, come on, let's get our shoes on.
These girls cause havoc.
Hey, Miley.
Shout, they fight with one another, and they constantly take their seatbelts off.
Taking the kids to the grocery store, it's embarrassing because I don't like having other people stare at us.
Miley, get in the stroller. Yes. We're not having baby food for supper, so pick another thing.
Their behaviour in public was a disaster. Mum's embarrassed because of the way the children behave.
Nope, we're not having candy. I just like people to think that we got it all together, but we don't.
Okay, shopping technique, so that the supermarket trip isn't a nightmare.
Miley, get in the stroller. Yes.
So the next thing I did was to introduce the shopping technique. So each board has their own magnetised food. What this would do would help Mum to get the children involved in helping her shop so that they're not running around the supermarket. What does your one say? Oh, your one says bread. Okay, let's go and get some bread then. And when they've got the bread, they mark it off. Before we go shopping, we need to talk about how we get there. Now, how do we get to the supermarket? A car, exactly. So follow me into the living room here. I wanted to pretend play with the girls to show them what would happen once we were in the car. What we're going to do is to pretend that we're in the car. Actually, Mummy doesn't have a steering wheel. Okay, let's put our seatbelts on. Ready? The girls get really rowdy in the car.
Stop it, you! No, you don't fight!
So I wanted to show Mum one way of how she could keep the girls engaged. Now what we're going to do is play a game called Car Bingo. Car Bingo is a great game to keep children entertained whilst on the road. What you're going to do is use those big, beautiful eyes and look out the window and see if you can find what's on your car bingo mat. Well, it didn't take long. The girls wanted to get their coats, they wanted to put their shoes on, and they were ready to start going out.
Oh, Maria! We're lucky!
Well done.
Big old you see trees!
I see something out my window.
Look it up! Right there!
The car ride and the bingo game went great. I was excited that the kids were getting excited about what they saw outside, and it worked awesome.
Wait,
I see a school bus. Does anybody see a school bus?
You're not a kid!
I know.
I'm a winner!
The car journey was a success, and Mum was ready to put the shopping technique into practice.
Where could we find potatoes?
Tammy gave the girls their shopping boards, and off they went into the supermarket.
Good job, Haley. Malia, do you see macaroni? Good job, Miley.
Is this the same family?
You guys are doing so good. You guys are my big helpers. Put it in the cart, mark it off your list.
Mum was encouraging them, and the children were happy to be helping her and getting involved in getting the shopping done. Look at Mum. With all the girls, they're all helping her. Absolute success.
It went so smooth. Like, I was proud to have my kids in the grocery store for once.
Give Mommy a big hug.
When we got back from the store, Mum knew that the girls had behaved incredibly well and that they deserved a flower.
Okay, here, Miley, here's yours. Here's Malia's, and here's Haley's.
That's for good behavior, girls.
That is for good behavior at the grocery store, girls. Mommy and Daddy are so proud of you.
The flower pots that Joe gave the girls is working out really well.
How many do we need to get, ladies?
10.
10, and then what happens?
One.
So tweet.
They're always asking if they're gonna get a flower and what their special surprise is gonna be, and they're really trying to be good.